Today we're going to be talking about Working Out 101 by Shah Jalal. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to work out and how to get started, all that good stuff. So let's get started. So what is working out? Working out is basically referred to as weight training. Weight training is a common type of strength training for developing the strength and size of skeletal muscles with equipment such as dumbbells, barbells, using gravity to oppose the movement with your muscles to, over time, break the muscles down, making your body repair the muscles, which makes the muscles bigger and you get stronger. That's a rough explanation, but that's basically protein synthesis and how it actually goes down. So with that being said, you see there's a couple working out. You're ready to start working out, but hey, which one should I do? So we have aerobic, we have balance training, we have strength building, endurance, and then we have mild intensity exercises, and we have flexibility and vigorous exercises. So aerobic can be yoga and some slow movements. Then balance training can be considered yoga too, but basically balance training trains the core to have better balance and builds core strength. And then strength training is the most common training overall, and it's very popular among young adults, and it's used to build muscle and make them bigger and increase strength. Endurance is you go from running a 5-minute mile, or like you're running for 5 minutes and you don't get tired, and then a few months later you run for 10 minutes and you don't get tired. So you build up that endurance over the however long you trained. Flexibility can be considered as stretches. Flexibility is very important because once you grow older, I guess you stiffen up. So, and then mild intensity training or mild intensity exercises are like any exercises that don't have you breathing heavy, but they're still moderately challenging. And then vigorous exercises are like basically any sports that require a lot of energy and you use all of your body and all of your force. So yeah, those are the different kinds, and then you can choose which one or which 2-3 you want to do, go from there. So why would you want to work out? Like, okay, why would I want to set aside 2-3 hours of my day just to like do this to my body? When you work out, you feel more energized, you have a greater mood, can withstand stress better, recover from injuries faster, and the most important one, you can build a stronger cardiovascular system, which basically is to have less heart disease, which is the #1 cause of death in America. So that's like a good thing to build resistance to. As you can see on the slide, you can see an old man. I guess he didn't work out in life, now he's old. And on this bright side, you see a couple that just finished working out actually, and they're very happy. Working out also makes you happy as it releases endorphins and all that good stuff. So what do you need to know before you start working out? As you work out, you learn a lot of new things. So here are some things I believe that you should know before you actually start, to save you some time. It's a learning process, so these are some things you should know. Having a goal. So having a goal is super important because you can't just walk in blind and expect to see results. You will see results, but you won't know what direction to go towards. So on the left, you can see Arnold. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know who Arnold is. If you don't, just Google him. Right, you can see like a chart of body fat percentage. You can either have a role model like this, or you can just choose what type of body fat percentage you're trying to go to. Choose like someone you aspire to be. Just have a goal in mind, and getting there will become much easier once you set a goal. So moving on, this slide is dedicated to put emphasis on how long it may actually take. As you can see, we have on the left some lady being tired as she's not seeing results with her workout, and on the right we have some guy who wants to eat the food but can't because he's working out. So you will need to set aside like 2 to 6 months to see actual results. So don't get discouraged, keep going, stay consistent. Diet. You can work out, do all that good stuff every day, but if you don't have a good diet, which is healthy and promoting protein synthesis, and so diet is super important. So you can't be working out and then eating like 4 burgers the same day. How do you get started? So as you can see, you won't go from the SpongeBob to lifting 100-pound dumbbells overnight. You have to make a split, you have to make a plan times a week. Choice is yours. You either do a 3-day split or a 6-day split, whatever you want. So just make a plan, stick to the plan, and you should be good. Slide to emphasize how long it may actually take, but don't get discouraged, just stay consistent. Consistency is more important than the weight you're lifting. So as you can see on the left, you see some skinny kid. On the right, you see some very lean person. The point here is you won't turn from this kid to this kid overnight. This kind of result actually takes 3 or 4 years naturally. Of course, these two people aren't the same person, but you get the point that it will take time. So staying consistent is more important than how much weight you're actually lifting. So yeah, the last slide I have here is conclusion. Working out will give you a healthy lifestyle, and it's a pretty good thing to do. So yeah, presentation. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys learned something new. So yeah, that should be it. Thank you, and have a good day or a good night whenever you're watching this, and I'm out.